Glad to have you join us. It's still your program, Cradle TV. My name is Dara Odama, and I'm so happy to be joined with a phenomenal person and we're connecting live via Zoom to his office. So we are happy to be joined with Honorable EKEMINI BASSEY Essay to the Governor on Project Monitoring, who recently resigned to serve his people at the National Assembly. He's carved a niche for himself, not just for EKEMINI, but again people of Nigeria as a whole. Good morning.
Thank you, Dara Odama, for having me on Cradle TV. Okay. I am EKEMINI BASSEY, a native of the Sultan, the Kwara precisely. I have been in the forefront of politics and activism for a very long time. I cannot stand the oppressed. I speak for the voiceless. I stand up for the oppressed. I recently had ambition to run for the seat of the Federal House of Representatives, which my people have been mounting pressure on me to come out and run for the seats to represent them in the Federal House of Representatives. I yield to that call. I've made up my mind to save them well, to represent them well in the Federal House of Representatives, and I wish to do more than what they expected. I'm not going to disappoint them. I believe that being the National Assembly member, I'll join hands with my colleagues to see how we can raise bills, pass motions that will affect the good people. Your federal constituency, Aspirant people and Nigeria at large.
The good people of the EKEMINI have talked about your previous antecedents that you've done over the years, and also in the project monitoring, you as a structural engineer, and also in the logistic department. Can you please shed more light on the giant strides you've achieved so far?
Thank you very much. My working experience has been so wonderful so far. Right from 2000, I started working with NSEC Integrated Services Limited, and we've done a lot of giant strides in that field. I've tried to, as the logistics manager of NSEC over the years, I run logistics. I see how to put things in place for work to strive. See how to settle community, goes around settle communities, community settlements before we can move into sites. A lot of things we've done. We've achieved a lot of things. I could count numerous routes we've worked, numerous contracts we've done. I've been a part of the Railroad 3, been a part of so many routes. And I've been a part of the 133 kVA when we do their slapping and their wire strings. So a lot of routes we've done. And area of humanitarian services, I am a founder of an NGO, Charis Initiative for Africa, that has about 5 branches in African continent right now. And I've worked with the International Human Rights Commission and the President Protocol Compliance African region, which my base is Lesotho. I've been President, International Youth President, International Human Rights Protection Services, Florida. I've stayed in different humanitarian services, different organizations, a member of Rotary Club, numerous organizations providing service to humanity because I have passion for humanity.
Alright, so look in retrospect, in terms of humanitarian services that you've done, a lot and a lot and a lot. In fact, what you've been able to do speaks volume of your person. Though you are not gigantic in size, but your track record and the life you've affected and the people all over the street are speaking and they are praying for you and they are praying for your success in any of your endeavor. So, now that you are about to venture into politics, the murky water of politics, will you still do better for the people? And how far have you gone so far in humanitarian? Speak about this, your humanitarian services. Let the people hear you what you intended to do different. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mano. In the area of my humanitarian services, I think aspiring to become the Federal House member to represent my people I think that's an opportunity for me to do more than what I used to do before, to do more for my people. We've done numerous humanitarian services, partner with different organizations to achieve our goals. We've done free medical outreach. I think I've done about 7 editions. That it was my NGO was founded in 2016. That's when I was appointed the first time essay to the government on projects, and I used the opportunity to launch that NGO, and we've been doing a lot of things. We have about 122 people who are sponsoring education right now, presently. I was doing most of those things in my private capacity. Okay, I've chosen to answer the call by the people of the Liye Federal Constituency, who've been coming to my doorstep every morning, crying, especially the youth, women, elderly people, calling on me to come and represent them. If I failed to do the good thing for them, if I failed to represent them, I think I've failed my generation and the entire people of Liye.
All right, sir. You know very well that the National Assembly it's dissected into 3 responsibilities. 1, the oversight function of the legislature. 2, the representative and the lawmaking function expected of you. So going there to look at the magnitude of colleagues you are going to have. So how will you weather the storm? What will you do differently, and bills coming up, and look at the situation that the people, your people, they are crying day and night seeking for an effective representation. How will you do about this effective representation in those 3 areas of duty or call to duty? So let's hear from you, sir.
Okay, as a representative, I'll see how I can give my people effective representation. I've always been doing it. I've done it before. That's why they came in large number to come and go and represent them. And I'll use this good office and make sure I represent them properly. And I'm not going to disappoint them. I've been doing it before. Going to the National Assembly is not a new thing to me. I've been an activist. I've been an advocate for good governance. In the area of lawmaking, I intend changing the narrative, doing the things that I've not been doing before. I think what I'm going to do that's going to help my people, I'll come to them quarterly to meet with my people, so that whatever complaints, whatever thing they had to listen to assist me to make my bills and move motions in the National Assembly for them to pass, and say I can pass those bills so that they can bring good things back to the people of the Liye Federal Constituency.
So far so good. I truly want to thank you for your sincere answers to our questions, and I want us to come really back home. Yes, we've seen from your profile that you have a BSc in petroleum engineering, and then you've done so far in the structural engineering industry. I want to ask categorically, what has made you to leave this, or what has driven your love to politics? Is it for the bag, the money, or what is it that we really want to know?
Apart from the fact that I've been in the construction industry for a very long time, my call to save my people is not about money, it's not about me, it's about the people first, because I have passion for humanity. Take my people and give them a good representation in the National Assembly.
How time flies. Whatever have a beginning must surely have an end. I would love to take your parting short before we call it a wrap on this exclusive interview.
Okay. We've done the 3 cardinal parts of electioneering, which is consolidation, consultations, and we're going to the last C, which I call on all delegates, all voters, my supporters, to join hands with me, pray for me. Let's go there. You all know me. Everybody knows me very well. You can speak of me. I'm not going there to the National Assembly to change. I'll always be a EKEMINI BASSEY coming, you know. I'm not going to change. You know me very well. I always stand up for the truth. I'm not going to disappoint you. So I call on all of you to put me in your prayers, pray for me, pray for the EKEMINI BASSEY campaign organization, which I'm calling on you also to join the train now, that it's going to be better. We are not going to be disappointed. We will conquer them in the field. Join this train. EKEMINI BASSEY 2023. It is time. You first.